So, guys, against all odds, as tiny as my channel is, I got my first hate comment. And before I talk about it, I'm just going to read it and I'll read what I replied to it as well. So it goes, "Your channel is awful and your stories are weird. You're a weirdo who has no emotional intelligence and nobody is impressed by these videos." That's what the person said. And I replied, "My stories are all real though. It's not my fault. It's not my fault they actually happened, but maybe it's my storytelling that's poor. I'll work on that so I don't get comments like yours. If you actually watch multiple videos to come to this conclusion, I'm actually very happy. So thanks." So it's funny that I'm getting these kind of comments already. My channel is so tiny. I only have at the moment 8 subscribers and I get very little views. So I'm actually grateful that the guy, I assume it's a guy, went and watched like at least maybe 2 videos that made him come to this conclusion. But where we have problems is what he has to say. And he says, first of all, my channel is awful. Like, bro, look at me. Does it look like I have any sort of experience in YouTube or content creation? No, I don't. I'm just some guy who turns on his phone, and it's been less than 2 months, maybe just a month, that I started doing this. I just turn on my phone and start talking. So you coming on my into my comment section and saying your channel is awful, your stories are weird, like I have no emotional intelligence. Like it just seems like this hate is coming from somewhere. But what do I know, guys? Maybe I'm wrong, but it just kind of looks that way to me. It looks like he's projecting his anger onto me. But what do I know? So yeah, I know my channel isn't that good. I still believe that I have a lot to work on, but I don't believe in I would sit and be planning for 2 months on how to make one video to be perfect. If there's anything I've learned in life, it's two things. One is that no matter what you do, no matter how good you are, no matter how hard you try to please everyone, you won't be able to. There'll always be haters. Even if you're an angel, angels will even have haters. So I'm not trying to please everyone. I know I'm going to get hate. And two, I don't believe that you can be perfect by just not doing anything. You have to take action in order to achieve, to actually become better. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting out this content so that I can learn how to become better, a better YouTuber that will actually get views, get people that actually like the content, who see the value in my content, right? So I just didn't expect to be getting hits so early. Like, bro, go to my channel. Are you mad at me because I'm actually taking the step to become better and you couldn't? Or like, I really don't get. Bro says, my channel is awful. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not, my channel is not that good, but I don't think it's awful. I think my story is actually pretty interesting. Like there are people who would like to hear some of my stories, if not all. Maybe my storytelling might be bad and I'm going to work on that. I'm going to keep getting better. So my storytelling will be able to captivate an audience. That's my goal. And he says, my stories are weird. Well, excuse me. Like, you think I chose the stories? I told myself, what weird experience am I going to go into today? No, bro. Like, these things actually happened to me, and I'm going to keep telling my stories because they're my stories. Are you saying my stories are invalid because of your opinion? They happened to me, and I'm going to talk about them whether you like it or not. I don't even know why bro took out the time to write this comment because it really has no point. It's not going to stop me from making videos. And then, like, what good does it bring? Was he expecting I'll say, oh, okay, because of this comment, I'm going to stop making videos? Like, I don't really know what the person was expecting. So, yeah, I don't know. But if you think my stories are weird, then it's just not for you. Go watch Kai Sanat or something. Go scroll on TikTok. And he says I'm a weirdo who has no emotional intelligence. This part makes me laugh because the video he said this on, I wasn't even talking anything about anything like that. I was basically trying to motivate guys that they shouldn't let rejection get to them because it's not that deep. And bro says I have no emotional intelligence. Like, where did I even come from? If the funny part is, if anything, the most compliments I've ever gotten in my life is about my emotional intelligence. So I don't know, bro. It's just you. Maybe you have a problem, you need to go seek help, and then nobody's impressed by these videos. Okay, bro. Thanks. Thanks. I do think there are people who are impressed by these videos. I'm also impressed. If no one on this earth is impressed by my videos, I am impressed by my videos. And really, that's what matters to me. I'm impressed by my videos. Thanks for your opinion. It wasn't really needed, but it's good to see that at least I'm getting some traction, that people are actually hating on me. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I just like talking about all the shit that happens in my life, because this channel is literally about my life and my experiences, to try and use it to teach others. So anything that happens, if you want to drop this kind of comments, go ahead. Marcus, I think his name was Marcus. All right, go ahead. I'll just use you to make content. I was going to post a different video about more about rejection, but then I saw this comment and I was like, I'm going to make a video about this instead. So here I am, guys. Hope you liked the content. Go to my channel, tell me what you think about my content. Maybe he's not the only one who thinks so. Yeah, that's all. Bye.